Sport England's football and multi-sports commitment brings together national and local partners to target the government's multi-million-pound investment into community football and multi-sport facilities to the places and people that need it the most. Pre-existing inequalities in places can impact communities' access to local facilities and activities. Some people may think certain sports aren't for them, some may be unable to access facilities or feel that the activities on offer aren't suited to their needs. Sport England, with Active Partnerships National Organisation and the Football Foundation, recognise these things as significant barriers to sport and physical activity for many. As such, 5 Sport England priority work streams were identified to address this challenge with the ultimate aim of increasing access to ensure that targeted investment into football and multi-sport facilities impacts the communities who need it the most. This includes women and girls, people with disabilities, low socioeconomic groups and culturally diverse communities. The goal? To tackle inequalities, reduce barriers to engagement and make sport and physical activity accessible to everyone. But how do we get there? To make change happen, we need the right tools, resources and partnerships in place. Sport England invest using capital and revenue funding for new projects to be designed and delivered, such as funding to support the activation of Football Foundation sites, improvements to grass pitches for rugby and cricket, loans to improve hockey pitches and dedicated workforce capacity into active partnerships and into basketball, netball and rugby league. The Football Foundation investment is central to this work. The Football Foundation is the Premier League, the FA, and is the government's charity that invests in delivering new and improved grassroots sports facilities across England. By the end of 2030, they aim to have 40% of new 3Gs, Football Foundation play zones and clubhouses offering enhanced multi-sport opportunities. Active partnerships are key to driving collaboration on the multi-sport offer, working in partnership with the Football Foundation, national governing bodies and other partners to identify priorities, manage strategic and revenue funding, and support community engagement to maximise the impact of the targeted investment. How do we use these resources in our work? As a partnership, Sport England, Active Partnerships National Organisation and the Football Foundation work in the following ways. We work in place, aligning with Sport England's place expansion investment, ensuring that funding reaches people who have the greatest need in accessing facilities. We grow the workforce. Sport England's additional capacity, training and support for new and existing roles supports projects to get off the ground. We prioritise community engagement, working with underrepresented groups to fully understand barriers and need and supporting innovations to address those barriers. And we learn, by reflecting on what is and isn't working and sharing those insights to guide decisions. How do we know that we are working towards our goal? Well, we can understand this through positive changes we can measure over time. The positive changes we hope to bring about include strengthening partnership working and upskilling the workforce, increasing community voice and ownership in shaping local sport facilities and activities, creating spaces that are safe and easy to use, and using what we learn along the way to influence policy and practice. In this way, the programme will contribute to Sport England's Uniting the Movement strategy through tackling inequalities and increasing levels of physical activity. If we put all of this together, we create a roadmap for positive change in local communities. We can then use this roadmap, or theory of change, to guide our work and understand whether we're making the difference we set out to achieve. Together, we hope to make sport and physical activity accessible to everyone.